Hello guys, hello everybody. All six of you, yay! Six of you, nice. So, wow, Loca have a bye, so we're not kicking off until 30 odd minutes past the hour, to be honest with you, because of the way the groups are. Now, the way things are working out, in theory, I'll just show you the stages here. I mean, it's basically what went through today are the clans who came first, second, third, and fourth yesterday. So we've got a lot of clans coming in. We've got some really tight groups. Unfortunately, I'm on Blitz Assistant, which I don't have on my PC, so I can't show you. But Loca in Group 1, and they're not in the first 16. They have been automatically put through into the quarter-final. Now they will be playing either Hidden or RNG in the quarterfinal, and the chances are by the time it gets to the semi-final, they could, taking into account the performance of this clan yesterday, be teamed up with Aqua. So they could have Aqua in the semi-final, which would be interesting. Now, if that is the case, then what we're looking at is potentially a Loca or Aqua final against the likes of either Endgame and Gneiss or Raid, based on their performances yesterday. So it all depends. And that's Group 1. I mean, in Group 2, because there are two groups today. Group 2, let me just answer YouTube. Sorry about this. 200. No, I meant 2000. So in Group 2, it's pretty straightforward stuff. But there is one massive group at the end, which has got the likes of where is it? Do I see it? Oh no, it's in Group 1. Sorry, Group 1. So in Group 1, in the bottom group, we've got Raid, Carnage, Gneiss, and Endgame. I mean, that's a pretty tough group, to be perfectly honest with you. That's not the easiest. My clan, Vale, well, they didn't get a bye. They are playing PF. And they will place, if they get past PF, they will face either Kraken S or Goofs. And they're looking at a semi-final with either S4W, Hidden, or S4W, H1Z1, or Dodge. So it's all to play for today, to be honest with you, for these clans. I mean, there's some tough groups out there. They're not some easy groups, I must admit. But if I go to Loca, who we are following, because that's who we followed yesterday, we're not kicking off until 11:32 my time, so that's 32 minutes past the hour. That's 8:32 Central European time. So we've got quite a bit of time, to be fair, guys. We've got 32 minutes to kill. Wild Ones Helper and Every Good Name Is Taken is also streaming. I do think, however, that Wild Ones Helper has got Aqua there in action, but Every has Endgame. And Endgame also have a bye. So, excuse me, so Every may not be streaming just yet either. In fact, I don't think he is. He may be. So I think Every may be streaming already. No, he's about to stream. Wild Ones Helper has Aqua, and Aqua are playing now at 8 o'clock CET. So by all means, I'm just going to be playing replays now, guys, for the next 25 minutes. I'm going to be playing replays. So there's no action on this stream for literally 25 minutes. So feel free to go and check the other guys out. And, you know, we're going to be taking the action up, as you can see there, at 32 minutes past the hour. Don't forget, there is a stream delay, so take that in consideration as well. So we'll be taking the action back up at 32 minutes past the hour, where Loca will be rolling out against either RNG or Hidden. So that's what we got. That's what we got to look forward to. So grab yourself a drink or something to eat, and get over to either Every Good Name Is Taken or Wild Ones Helpers stream, and get the action over there, guys, because there's nothing going on over here at this moment in time. And with that, I've got some replays. Let's give some of them a bash. I don't know who we're going with first. Oh, we're going with Innerman, the clown of the clan Hanaheim, rolling out in the KB4 here on Normandy. Ba-ba, it's all good fun. And you know, if you go and watch those two, then you're not going to get the squeaky chair stream, which is what I've got. I've got the squeaky chair stream. Look, nobody likes that. Oh, see how squeaky that chair is. It's disgraceful, man. So yeah, I mean, by all means, like I said, all you're going to see from this stream at the moment, guys, for the next 20 odd minutes is going to be a shitload of replays. I'm not going to be even playing because it's on PC and I can't play PC for toffee. So sorry about that. So you're not going to be able to get to see me play. And there's no point me, you know, firing up the iPad. I have a couple of games because by the time I fired up the iPad and get everything sorted, 25 minutes would have gone. So there's no point in that. So just chill, sit back, relax. It's Saturday. There's plenty of streams going on. I also believe R1B, I'm not sure though. I don't know if Rib is streaming Raid. Raid are off at 1800. Let's have a look, see if Rib is streaming. So the German speakers amongst you, by all means. You know, you may want to go over there, have a look. See if Rib is streaming. No, I don't think Rib is streaming actually. So no, Raid not being streamed by Rib. Sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, Aqua and Slow One are going out now. They are about to kick off. I tell you what I could do. I tell you what I could do. I could. I'm thinking about this. I could, in theory, stream Jack's stream, so at least you get to see Aqua. Jack won't thank me for that. Shall we see how that works? Or if it works. Let's watch Innerman's replay first. You've got plenty of time and there's still another minute and a half. And shall we see if that works? It's a bit naughty though, isn't it? I'm going to give it a go, man. I'm going to give it a go. So... We get to watch Jack stream. Shall we do that? Eh? I think we should. No, we shouldn't really. It's Jack. And you should go over and watch his stream and give him the views rather than watch my stream. A bit naughty of me. I am tempted though, but... Oof. I am tempted. Just to see if it would work. But, you know, it's a little bit naughty of me. You know, you should all be watching Jack's stream, to be honest with you. I mean, that's the way it should be. Oh, it's coming up for some reason. It shouldn't be coming up. I don't want that. I don't know why that happened. Perhaps because I was trying it out, you see. Shouldn't be doing that. Anyway, as I said, I'm just going to be playing replays now, guys, for the next 20 minutes or so. And whilst getting bitten by mosquitoes, which is always lovely this time of year. Damn little things, hate them. Ay, ay, ay. Da, 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 da.
No webcam.
Like I said, I mean,
We'll see if I can fix it for you, Ace.
Yes, and there is 5 minutes late.
This now?
But
so Aqua and Slow One are rolling out now, guys, on Wild Ones Helpers stream, so feel free to jump over there and watch all the action between Aqua and Slow One.
again, I'll be following Apex tonight.
It's a great little.
Every following
So really excuse the squeaky chair. There's not much I can do about it, I'm afraid. I've been saying on all the streams that basically what I'm doing at the moment, I'm saving up YouTube memberships and the Patreon funds in order to finance a new chair. But this isn't an old chair. This is only like a year old. It's really, really annoying. But what to do, eh? It is what it is. And people are sending me messages left, right, and centre now. Why would I do that? No, I'm not doing any of those, guys. Sorry.
catching fire and collapsing under the force of a really big shell from the heavy tanks. So,
It's rather unfortunate.
gibberish aside, we already saw environment.
Let's get another replay up and running, shall we?
Hit points in total
Here we
favour of
go.
Aqua.
All
because
names taken, this one.
with a lot less heavier
Instead of the every good name is taken.
are facing the push from Aqua. Aqua, can they just push the tanks aside and win this one?
I am watching Jack stream while playing these replays, by the way. And Aqua are looking very strong. We rolled out with them the other day in training, and boy, they were looking very strong, very aggressive. And they were playing incredibly well. And they really gave us a smacking in the training. But that's the idea behind training at the end of the day. And it's obviously to get to grips with stuff.
And Shanky's getting rammed like Isaiah Jones is now 7 versus 4 with Matei also dead. And Van
But they are looking very good at the moment at Aqua.
This game will surely go to Aqua, and you can see the expertise shown by Aqua is just
Aqua, by the way, is Zerd from, it used to be R2K, then he went to Legion, and now he's obviously Legion has sort of kind of ceased to exist. And now he's got a team of basically pros with himself, Ivano Grozny, Kaseo Jones, Unisex, someone from the north, No Party Without Me, and General. So he's got some really decent players in his team. They're going to be difficult to dislodge for this season. To be honest with you, I mean the way they're playing, they've just turned over Slow One, which is Scanner Slow Android Gaming clan. So they've already Aqua have got the victory there. It's all good. It's all good.
Oh yes, in the battle screen. Sorry. Well, let's see the damage first. I will change things.
Because I didn't change any settings. There was no need for those.
Also, I always forget to change something in the stream, and now I forgot to change that plan logo in the battle.
So as I said, I mean, our action doesn't kick off for another 20 odd minutes, realistically. No, it's more like 15 minutes now because we'll get the invite pretty about 5 minutes before the game kicks off. So for that, guys, you know, we just got to sit back and relax. Like I said, take the opportunity to get over to have a look at the other streams and get yourself a drink, etc., etc. And chill, waiting for the main event. And obviously, I'll be letting you know who we're probably playing. I mean, I'm looking at potentially RNG. RNG were impressive yesterday. But in this stage, you can't discount anybody, to be honest with you. If you don't mind, I'm going to open a packet of fruit pastels, because why not? Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Fruit pastel time. And then I'm enjoying all the names are taken. Oh yeah, only that is 7. Well, so I struggled to open a packet of fruit pastels, which is really annoying. There we go. Well, squeaky chair. Indeed. I apologise, but not much I can do about it. Fruit pastel time.
Aqua changing a lot this fight with double octotime.
Lovely.
By Southern North, and they'll probably felt me a good shout out to Rowan Storm in really selecting the FE4 general in the lap 1 Ivano Velocity in their bounce 3 and 3. Zernis, Kura, and Gaseo James the random lineup, I would say. But slow on going with double IS4 by Scanislow and Futura Trava. Shinky the projector yacht with the T20 alongside Bagger. T62A in the character taken by will be taking a T135 very slow one. And what would they do with those mediums, because they can rotate a lot. They have 4 mediums to be exact. They really need to do some flanking action and not trying to go shoot the frontal arm of the heavies, because the penetration values of these medium tanks are extraordinarily low, and they really need to do something to go to the backside of Aqua. I really hope the floor mediums will work, because that is a very dangerous setting that Slow is trying to put up a scatter slow. He's isolated himself potentially, and for really absolutely nothing. Slow one's forces aren't even there to support Scatter Slow at all, and Scatter
What a
Slow
heartbreak.
is going to die.
However,
very,
still a great
very
game
soon
there.
here.
In an IS7, 5,896 damage dished out.
I don't think
But
Aqua is
supremacy,
going to
still a
tank
heartbreak.
Scatter Slow is
Great
the
game
first
though.
takedown. Shinky is
Loving
safe
that.
also, and it's going to be a
Really good stuff.
over here. Slow one.
So I've just been looking at. Yeah, I can't go to that route. I've just been looking at Jack's stream, and somebody asked him how old he was, and somebody said he's 45. I said these lies. He's actually 125 and 3 months. He doesn't look a day over, I must admit. Looks young for his age. It's a joke, by the way. He clearly isn't 125. So it's 12 minutes past the hour. Still ticking down while I munch on my fruit pastels. Let's get into the replay going. This is Yusuf, the WZ120 1 FT.
Many isolated tanks, and Aqua just picked them up one by one. And if you want to use this kind of setup, it's viable, but it's very difficult to operate because you don't.
Hey, Tommy D, how you doing? Ollie T to the B to the C. Hello, no panic. Hello, that was your replay, I believe. Hey, Patrick, how's it going? Yusuf, your replay now. Ennis, hi, how you doing? Powell, whose message was retracted, but hello. I'm sorry, guys. Squeaky chair and eating fruit pastels whilst playing replays, killing the time until we get into the action with Loca. Not the most of enlightening or entertaining of streams, I get that. But imagine what's gonna come in like 15 minutes. You have to look at this positivity, yeah? That's what I say.
All of the tanks, apart from Ivano, has done more damage than either of the either player.
Just like to point out there are no keys, no tasks, no lockboxes. So keys don't exist. Don't ask. So it looks like Aqua have beaten Slow 1, moved into the next stage, which, to be honest with you, with the way they're playing, I'm not surprised, to be fair. I'm really sorry that you're hearing me
top group,
scoffing away here. It's not nice. But, you know, these things do happen. Now I'm going to sip coffee. It's really bad of me, isn't it? However, I'll put the fruit pastels aside now. So you hear the bag rustling as I put them aside and squeaky chair comes back in. Squeak. Ay, ay, ay. And I can feel my foot being slowly eaten by mosquitoes, which is not nice. I mean, there's bloody things. Go away, you horrible blood-sucking termites.
I'm 22. Failed to do against yes.
Damn you! Damn you all to hell! Is what I say. Saying in singularity. How you doing?
So
The thing is, now I had a buy yesterday on Asia, which also, you know, means that you have sort of 30 minutes spare. And the thing is, I'm running out of replays because this winter season really took us all by surprise. So if you've got any decent replays, guys, wing them across to me either on my Discord or to my email, which is fujitsblitz@gmail.com. Because, you know, I stream on PC when I do the tournaments. That's a lie, isn't it? I stream on a Mac when I do the tournaments. And I can't play PC to save my life, to be honest with you. So I don't even try because I don't know the buttons. And I just struggle to play the PC. I only play touch. Which is why I need the replays. So if you've got any decent replays, really get them across. Oh, so as predicted, it is Loca against RNG. That was predicted, to be fair. Nothing against Hidden. But I did expect RNG to get there the way they were playing yesterday. So that's interesting. Oh, Yusuf with the first class after churning out 5,000 damage. But it was in supremacy. So the XP goes down a little bit because of the base points. It's a great game though.
What is this?
People, no, I can't go to your room called France. I'm sorry. Thank you anyway. There's another replay that just, honestly, it's Inman again of Anaheim. This time in the Tiger Kulu. Not long to go, guys. 10 more minutes.
Oh, whatever.
Let's see how the charts are looking whilst you're watching Inman. Just to update the chart. So, my clan, Vale, have turned over PF. They will be facing Kraken S. S4W, they will be facing H1Z1, who turned over Dodge, which, to be honest with you, no disrespect to Dodge, I did expect H1Z1 to get there. Loca, as we know, playing RNG. We are following that. Aqua are playing ABV. 7 Erks are playing DWF, so DWF turning over Zenith. BPS are playing JO46. BPS turning over 57. Now I did expect that on the performance that BPS has put in as well. Oh, Endgame are playing Gneiss. Gneiss turning over HXY. We're coming from against a tough opposition there in the form of Endgame. Kana turning over BRSK Berserk. And Raid turning over TIG. So it will be Kana and Raid facing each other in the quarterfinals. So only one of those are going to go through. So we're going to lose tonight. Either Endgame, Gneiss, Kana, Raid. And so, you know, it's tough. Moving down to Group 2. Let's see how the standings there. Well, BHBP losing out to Imrek. No, that's their main team, Mancarian, so that's a surprise. Well done, Imrek. They will be playing Souls. Reckham is playing Fufo, so again, no surprise there. Chard playing Sparta.
Gonna have a look at the.
I'm still waiting on Demon and TFCZ. Souls are playing Serenity. Serenity going through again, no surprise there. Vibes losing out to M4 Roof. They will be playing Imor, turning over A Fox. APA have turned over so APA got a bye. And 0-3 turning over 1-0-0. So 0-3 and APA following each other. Quick have turned over UN and they're just waiting to see who they're going to face off next. So it's all happening out there. All happening.
Top it all off.
Hello, Princess loves RNG. Thank you very much, Matteo, for that information. What is love? Yes. Welcome. Ooh. Squeaky chair. Sorry, guys.
Oh yeah, I
I
can.
really can't help the squeaky chair. Oh, it's very annoying having a squeaky chair, to be fair. Martin Dogger even ripped into it when I streamed with him the other week. Hey, blast it ×2. How is it going? The thing is, none of you are going to hear that for a while now. Hopefully the sound levels are okay. You'll have to let me know, guys. Oh, my mouse is playing up again. I don't know why.
Come on, Zephyr,
Where is it? There it is. I don't know why the mouse is playing up. It's really weird.
I don't know stuff.
Really weird how the mouse plays up like that, but it plays up. It happens.
I know how to play tank game.
And this is Innerman. Also having fun in Squeak. Also having fun on Supremacy here in the Tiger. Dished out 3,000 damage. It's a one-on-one, but he loses on points. It's not the best, is it? Welcome to the world of Supremacy. I was hoping that replay was going to take a little bit longer, to be fair. But it didn't. So we are where we are. So let's have a look, see what the replays I've got that I can get out there. We need one more replay, just one more replay. One more. I'm looking grim in a grill. Da 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 da. Let's see if anybody's giving me any replays on my server. No, I haven't, so I can't show you those. It's 22 minutes past the hour, so we have got a full 10 minutes before kickoff. I don't think this game is going to last 10 minutes because they can only last 7 by default. So we have plenty of time. By the time this game finishes, we will be into all the action. Yeah, baby. That's what we're here for. That's what we want. In the words of ooh, look at that. Hello. Take a bit of that. Lovely. Oh dear. Ooh. Hello, Vickers. Not going to get that though. Oh, that's a great shot. Oh, blast it. I tell you, the mosquitoes here are just blood-sucking vampires. I'm telling you, it's horrible. Horrible little things. The worst thing is, it's winter, yeah?
Loca and RNG.
It's winter, and I'm being eaten alive. Anyway, let me just pop in and get a coffee.
But
And we have Aqua.
DWF 2-1 against
Street by Jack. We have
so
Seven
finally
Eric's and
we have
BWF, BPS and Joe. Endgame will play Michael. It will be fun to see. And Kana, that's right.
HXY
And
versus
two,
Nice.
we have
We still let with that. HXY
Souls in the
versus
Music,
Nice.
Maximus.
Nice have won HXY 2-1
Chai
and
Raiders and
they are
Sparta,
through to the
Sus
next round.
and
That was a
whatever
big
this is.
result for Nice
Souls and
actually.
Senti,
I wasn't
Maru,
expecting that
and
because like
more
we're
APA
thinking that
Dolphin,
HXY would be through to the next round.
down there it's
And
not quite
HXY
decided
were
yet.
one of the strong favorites here.
Go to the
Wow. I think this is one of the biggest upset
Well,
we are seeing
alright,
tonight. Nice beating HXY. Despite HXY trying a lot, unfortunately they have to bow out of this tournament. And here we go. Here is Prelude bracket for you. Shadow facing H2Z1 in the round of 16. Kraken Esports against Vale. Loca versus RNG. Above versus AQV. This is the battle. Streaming Turks versus DWF. Joe 46 versus BPS. Endgame versus Nice. And Ray versus Carnage. And let me change stuff up here, and I will be back very soon. We will look at the second group for you.
Oh, you're brilliant, Senko. Alright, now we need to... I need to crop. So... How do I do this? Studio mode. There we go. That's gonna solve all of the problems. Right. Oh god, it's terrible. Hey, Senko's a genius, guys. Alright. Yeah. Now let's cut it like this. And let's cut it like this. Brilliant! Hey, brilliantos! Woo! And go! Woo! Our savior.
So
But
now
we
I've
don't
changed
deserve.
stuff
How
up.
big was I? I don't remember.
Let's look at the
Is that good
second
enough?
group,
I think
shall
that's
we?
good.
The second group.
Get rid of text. Text.
Let me get this bracket up.
Look at that! Senko the beast! Yeah.
Right, we're going to start off with VHBP versus Imbrac.
Done.
I'm back. Sorry.
Hey.
Coffee took longer to make than I expected. So, have we got the notification?
Having a bigger brain than me. Well done, Senko.
We have.
I don't actually.
Let's just jump out of there.
This,
Somebody's asked me to go and play a season coin. I cannot do that. Clearly.
Not to be.
Hello, 1RPG of H1Z1. And hello, Sir Sidley. How's it going? So we're just waiting for the... just waiting now for the timings to drop down. I normally go into the room when it's 3 minutes something. That's the reason I do that is because once there is a stream delay, I know these guys don't stream snipe in that respect because why would they? They've got better things to think about than looking at my little stream and get some tips. I do it because, well, basically we just want to make sure that nobody has the possibility of sniping. So let's jump in now. We are rolling out on Castilla, and it's Loca against RNG. We have Loca on the north spawn, RNG on the south spawn here on Camp Stilla. No, RNG is going to be readied up first, and we'll just wait. I do love this name. I lost all my hit. Oh no, it's lost my toxicity. Where's I lost all my hit points gone? And then this one here, Wargaming loves RNG. I love that. So looking at the way the teams are stacking up at the moment, RNG are going to be readied up first. We have Lorenzo on an E5. Oh, they're dropping out, so we'll wait. Good evening, Todd Joe. It's Karna Ernest, not APA Ernest. Used to be APA Ernest, but he's now Karna Ernest, but he's not actually going that way. Thank you. My wife has just bought me coffee because I tried to make coffee and she'd used all the water and not replaced it. Now she's upset at me for informing you of these details. So, let's just wait for the teams. I've still got 2 minutes, plenty of time. Da, 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 da. So, RNG have readied up first. Crispy Roaches, what a name. So we have Lorenzo in an E5, Bucha in at object 268, Horn in a T22. I lost my toxicity in an IS4, Iron in an E5, Princess in an E Vickers Light, and Yolo in an E5. Moving over to Loca, we have Fantastic in a Vickers Light, formerly known as Ariana Grande, by the way. Addy in an E5, Baron in a Hori potentially, Yanni in a T22, Yasik in an E5, and Baron has changed it to an E100, Rico in a T22, and Sobol-tastic in an E5. Baron is toying with us, and he may not be in an E100 now. He may be in something else. And Serve-tastic, used to be known as Survivor 99, sat on the bench in an E5 at this moment in time. So we've just got over a minute to go. Always an interesting map, Camp Stiller. A lot of people don't like this map. It does. Oh, his Baron going out in a Death Star? That'd be an interesting one. No, he's going out in the ship barn. So Baron is in the FV4005, the Porta Potty, the ship barn, the Glastonbury, Portaloo, whatever you wish to call it. That is what he's going out in. So TDs always do make a sort of showing on this map. And as I was about to say, I mean, it's always an interesting map. A lot of the teams do play it relatively, how can I say this, passive rather than aggressive. Although I've seen some of the CIS teams play incredibly aggressively. Thank you, Blast It ×2. That is absolutely awesome, my friend. Really appreciated. Thank you very, very, very much indeed. So we got 10 seconds to go before we kick off here on Camp Stiller. Loca against RNG in the quarterfinal on the final stage of Previous Skill number 1. Looking forward to this. This is why we're here, squeaky chair and all. So here we are with the ship barn. Yes. Baron in the porta potty. So let's see what happens. Let's see how they're going to play this one. Let's see what the strats are going to be. Let's get up high into the back of the map as we normally do. And already we've got Yanni and Rico in the T22s heading towards the Castilla area. That's the wrong button. Moving over the map though, as we do, flying as we do. Lorenzo is dropping towards that middle area, onto that ramp. That's a great move. Really, really, really good position. Princess going to drop into the B cap. I lost my toxicity and YOLO just overlooking the C cap area. The T22 is dropping into A for Loca. Iron loves RNG just at the back. You can see Horn here in the T22 Overwatch with Buchka and the 268 helping at the B cap. A cap will go uncontested. Nobody up high on Castilla. It's an interesting one. The T22s, Yanni and Rico moving up along with Jasek. Addy is coming in to support as well with Samula. Fantastic. Just, wow, not here really. And the FV of Baron right at the back. So cap points, however, are in favour of Loca, but only just. Only just. And to be honest with you, RNG know where Loca are now. They know they're around the A cap area. Iron and YOLO here looking possibly to sneak into the B cap, into the C cap, but they don't know where the porta potty of Baron is. Yanni has been spotted by Horn. Princess has also been spotted along with Buchka. Loca taking defense positions in the castle area, which is not really a castle, it's more of a monastery, let's be honest. Oh, Ion there, really getting smacked around. Let's get over there. I think that came in from both Baron and Fantastic, and Iron really getting a pummeling here from across the map in the E5. He's lost a lot of hit points, as you can see. I mean, he's been smacked all over the place in that turret. So Loca here do have the advantage on cap points and hit points. I lost my toxicity now, and with Loca taking the castle monastery area, they have got a commanding view of the map. let's be honest. Princess rotates round. I lost my toxicity, getting pummeled there by Addy in the E5. He can't really do much. Lorenzo is pretty much stuck on a limb. Sibultastic is now pushing in the E5, trying to get shots into Lorenz. Lorenzo here in a good position though. Sibultastic pushing high, trying to force them out so the rest of the team can get shots on them. He's more sacrificial because look at the way Loca is stacked up, trying to sucker RNG over the ridge to push onto Sibultastic, but it's not going to happen. And because if he does, he's going to run straight into Forktastic and Barontastic, who are just going to be able to rain down hot lead onto those E5s. But RNG, quite rightly, not taking that bait. In fact, Princess here trying to rotate round to cover this flank, but with Loca up on the castle area, it's pretty difficult here for RNG to really do anything. Loca do have commanding positions. I mean, if we look at what is going on, I mean, you got Yasik here, T22 of Rico now coming through the middle. We've got Addy there, Yanni there. I mean, they've got commanding positions. All that needs to happen, though, in all honesty, is somebody just needs to roll into the C cap for RNG. But whoever does that is going to be a braver man than me. They're not going to make any moves yet anyway. Fantastic is moving down, trying to probably find a better position. No, he's going back up again. Rico is looking to try and get the B cap, but Buchka there has got it covered. So is Lorenzo. Yasik trying to get the shots. Addy trying to get shots across as well. RNG here on the back foot. Fantastic is coming in to join Sibultastic. As you can see, there they are. Trying to get shots into Lorenzo. Sibultastic is now making a push onto Lorenzo. He may get smacked from the side. Yes, he does. Oh, he loses a lot of hit points there. If they can get rid of Sibultastic, but down goes Iron Loves RNG, putting Loca firmly in command now. If they can get rid of Sibultastic, that's a bounce by Lorenzo. He didn't want that. But down they both go. Whoa, that was massive roll into Lorenzo. So this is going to be a Loca game, unfortunately, for RNG. But RNG did well. Loca taking great positions. Rico dropping into the B cap. Butchka is going to go down. Yes, he does. And basically, it's all over. The points are going to go, in any event, to Loca. Yolo is going to get taken down here by Fantastic. There he goes. But Baron it was who took him down. It's all over. Loca take the first victory. And this is the thing about Castilla. It does get very congested and it gets very sort of where to push. And it's a horrible map for that, to be honest with you. And as you can see there, I mean, Loca taking those positions high up on the Castilla area really dominated the entire map. Great positioning. They had the better positions. RNG really couldn't do much about it. It's simple as that, really, and that shows in the amount of damage that's been dished out. But that was then, this is now. We are just swapping those spawn points. Excuse me, while I sup some coffee. This time we are going to have Loca on the south spawn, RNG on the north spawn. So we have Lorenzo in a Kranwagen, Butchka in a 268, Horn in a E5, in an E5. Lost my toxicity in an IS4, Iron in a Progetto 65, Princess in a Progetto 65, Yolo in an M60. So big change in the meta there, bringing in the IS4s, the two Progettos and the M60. So that's an interesting one, I'm looking forward to that. Moving over to Loca, we have Fantastic in a Vickers Light, which is generally what he's been in for the majority of the time. Addy in an E5, Baron in a VK90, Yanni in a T22, Yasik in an E5, Rico in a T22, and Sibultastic in an E5. And Serve-tastic sitting it out on the bench still. Oh, Baron is changing his mind. Potentially, maybe. Yeah, no, VK90. Baron is saying the VK90.
position to shut down Legend
So,
Jesus. Now General. Now
already Loca have 1 foot into the semi-final.
not in position to shut down those T22
Is it the semi-final or is it the quarter-final?
Gone.
I
Very soon that
forget.
he is
But they have 1 foot into the next round. Let's put it that way, easier.
10-5 now.
RNG, however, do have the ability
It's a low
of spoiling Loca's party.
looking at actually
They did play particularly well yesterday, did RNG, so hopefully they are a good clan. I've played against them many times and they've destroyed us. But we've also been in a team that's destroyed them, so it's fair. But they've destroyed us more than we've destroyed them. They've destroyed my team more than my team has destroyed them. And when I say my team, I mean the team I was in, not my team personally. So already we've got Addy, Yasik and Sabultastic moving over to the C cap. Fantastic overlooking the B cap. Princess and Iron already heading towards the A cap. Rico and Yanni-tastic also heading to the A cap. So Progettos of Princess loves RNG and Iron getting up high though. Fantastic and the Vickers avoiding the B cap, just trying to get those spots, see where everything is. And you can see there, YOLO, the M60 really getting smacked. I don't know who he got smacked by. He got smacked heavily. Horn and the E5 taking the cap. Again, we got Buchka here in the 268 in a position we're waiting to see if anything pops on that castle area. C cap is being taken. From this point we can see it's Fantastic getting in there in the Vickers Valiant. He has support both from the E5s of Subultastic, Addy and Yasik. They are not able to reset. Barontastic drops into the B cap. This is going to put a lot of pressure of RNG. A lot of pressure indeed. YOLO is basically out of the game, to be fair, and that M60 at the moment. So the control of the map and the control of the game currently is sitting with Loca, despite RNG taking the initial cap. You can see over there Lorenzo getting a bit of a smacking. And Loca again have taken some really good positions. And when I say that, the only difference between Loca and RNG in this game and the last game is that Loca put 2 tanks on the castle area. Now the Progetto is all loaded along with the E5, trying to push down onto Rico in the T22, trying to use that gun depression to take some hits into him. He has managed to take a bit of damage, but he's got into a position of safety there. And he now has Baron and Yanni in support. Rotation of the E5s though, that's a big rotation. They're coming round, they're coming into Alp. So I'm expecting to see Horn get a bit of a pummeling here. And he is. Baron's coming in, Fantastic's coming in, Yanni's coming in. They're all going to be focusing on Horn. Horn here is going to go down. He's not going to last much longer under this pressure. Fantastic maybe able to get a shot in. Yes, he does. Leaves him on 1 shot. Yanni takes him down. Oh no, it wasn't Yanni, it was Baron. Now the E5s have joined up. The Progettos are now in trouble. The Progettos are in serious trouble here. They're a gun down, their caps down, their base points down. Princess is, effectively a 1-shot now. He's got tanks behind, tanks to the front. They're almost surrounded. It was a good move by RNG. But it was a great counter. Down goes Princess. It was a great counter by Loca. That you cannot escape. They're now going to toy with the other Progetto of Iron. Butchka comes in to try and help out. YOLO, again, not really being able to do much, not with those hit points. Can they take out Subultastic? No. Well, YOLO comes down, but he's being chased by Yanni. Yanni's going to put... No, it's not Yanni. Yasik's going to take him. Butchka's going to go down here. There he goes. Lost My Toxicity is now the focus of attention. There's only Lorenzo and I Lost My Toxicity left. This is a convincing win for Loca. Good movement, good map control, good coordination, really good focus fire. Like I said, initially it was a great push. Let's get down with Yanni. See if he's the one who's going to make the move. Or is it going to be... No, the battle's over anyway. It's all on points. As I was saying, it was a good initial move by RNG. You can't fault what they did there. But it was a great reaction by Loca to plug the gap and to basically shut down the move by the Progettos and the E5 there. So, commiserations to RNG, a clan I do particularly like. And congratulations to Loca, they are into the next round, which will kick off in, I'll tell you in a moment. That was round 16, wasn't it? Yes, it was round 16. So Loca will be kicking off against Aqua, as we thought, in about 20 minutes. We've got 20 minutes to go. So I'll leave that screen open. Let's see if I've got any other details on Group 1. Let's have a look. Let's see what we've got. So at the moment, H1Z1 is still playing, Vale is still playing, Loca against Aqua, BPS is going to be against 7 Erks, Endgame through, they turned over Ganice, so Raid Incarna is still playing, S4W H1Z1 is still playing, Kraken S in Vale is still playing, dropping down into Group 2, see how we're doing there, see what we've got into the quarterfinals there. Well, so far we've only got 2 confirmed teams. Souls against Reckham. So, Souls turning over Imrek. Reckham turning over Fufor. Still waiting on Chard, Sparta, SYS, TFCZ. Souls in Serenity are still playing. So are Immor and M4. APA and Venom are through, though. VNM are through, so they are into the quarterfinals. We're still waiting for the other games to finish. They must be going to deciders. Immor have turned over M4. That is interesting. The reason I say it's interesting is because M4 is a clan that they've got quite a few players I know, like Mac Ghosty and Spitty and stuff. But I think they're a relatively new clan, and they've got quite a high win rate, and they've been playing particularly well. And nobody, I hadn't really heard much about them, to be fair. And they looked very, very interesting yesterday. So Immor will be very happy. I've got a big soft spot for Immor. I rolled out many a QT with Immor, so I have a soft spot for them. So I'm glad. It looks like they're going to be playing Serenity though, and Serenity is a tough team. On paper, when you look at the H1Z1, I've turned over S4W, so we're just waiting for Cracking S and Vale, who will then go out against H1Z1. Still waiting on Raid and Kana, so it looks like these are going down to the wire. They must be going to deciders. Let's see if we've got anything. No, we're still waiting on Souls and Serenity. As I was saying about Serenity, I mean Serenity is a relatively new team, but if you look at them, so where are we? Serenity. A lot of people just don't know much about them. But when you look at the players, they got De Silva, Demoniac, Spitfires, Admantley, Phoenix, Platinum, I Am Zoob, Just Brocky, and Trichum Char. I mean, these are top low players. I mean, they are good players. They've been in top clans. So it's a relatively newish clan, I think. But I mean, many of us have seen Demoniac, Spitfires, Admantley, and Just Brocky and Da Silvino, play in clans before. So they are a very, very good clan, indeed. So I'm just trying to wait to see if we can get an update on the stages and see who's gone through, if any. It looks like Vale and Kraken are going to the very wire here, along with Raid and Kana. So at the moment, what we got through is Aqua Endgame. We knew that 7 Erks, Loca and BPS. Still waiting on Kraken S and Vale. Vale have turned over Kraken S. Great game, guys. Sorry, Kraken S, but I am a bit biased. I am in Vale, after all. So congratulations, Vale. Chuffed to bits that you made it through, guys. You are now going to be playing H1Z1, which is Ali Musa's clan. Sorry about the squeaky chair, guys. I have to keep apologising. I made up that my guys have got through there. Vale, really, really chuffed. They've made it through to the next round of the quarterfinals, where we'll be playing H1Z1, though. really good team. It's Ali Moose's team, great team. You know, they're a tricky team. They've got some really good players. Let's have a look at Raid. See how Raid have been getting on with Kana. Raid have turned over Kana 2-1. They will be facing off against Endgame. That will probably be that's a game that's going to be streamed by Every Good Name Is Taken, by the way, because he is following Endgame. So if you want to see that match, get over to Every Good Name Is Taken, whereby you'll get to see that action. This channel, we're following Loca, and they are up against Aqua, who is being streamed by Wild One's helper. So one of our streams is going to end, either my stream or his stream, straight after that match. Who else were we looking at? That was it, really. Looking at Group 2, who were we waiting on? I can't remember who we were waiting on now, but all the games should have finished by now. Yeah, we're still waiting on Chard and Sparta. Souls have turned over Serenity. That is a big blow for Serenity, and a great game for Souls there. So it's Souls top 16, and it's the team led by Effalump, who, congratulations Effalump, good lad, pops into the streams regularly. And they've got some, they've got Lightning McQueen, Lana Rhodes, Pampagula, Pan Sultan. They, some of these names are pretty common to a lot of you guys who watch the tournaments a lot. So they have turned over Serenity 2-1. So they'll be very happy with that. Serenity not so much, but Souls are a top 8 clan. So it's Immor and Souls against each other. Big two top 8 EU clans. That's going to be an interesting one. It's kicking off in about 10 minutes. So I think we've got time for a replay. Has anybody sent me a replay? No, but I've got Tropical Virals here from the clan Pink. Ooh, squeaky chair. Sorry about that, guys. Can you have the squeaky chair?
Going to be facing Aqua in the quarterfinals terms against BBS. At endgame, we are waiting when it's going to be either Raid or Carnage in the quarterfinals. Meanwhile, let's head back and see if
Really well found at the end.
we still don't have results yet.
Could have been way better. Way better. We have David.
I do like the 215B, if I'm being honest. Do like it. Very nice tank. I just happen to be pants in it. So.
They're still playing. So
That's what I'm here for.
head over to the second
To give mediocre commentary for great game. Also for those who are not familiar yet, this is the King of all.
I'm just looking at Jack's stream here, and he's not taking into account Vale's cups for some reason. It's a bit harsh, isn't it? I think it's a bit harsh anyway. Well, I'm really chuffed that the guys there got past Kraken S. It's really quite impressive, really happy about that. And massive congratulations to Souls for turning over Serenity. That's a big win for Souls. And they'll be very happy about that. Very happy indeed. I know I'm happy for them, so what can we say? However, one of our streams is going to finish early today. It's either my stream or Jack's stream.
I don't know if you're watching that. Yeah, I'm watching.
So we'll see. We'll see how that works. My guys have got a bit of a tough game next with H1Z1, but I'm sure if they focus and work hard, they will prevail. They will prevail. That's the main thing. Prevailing.
Alright. That's that. Focus on the
They lost 1-2 against SYS.
I have seen this replay, by the way. I think I played it yesterday. Because I'm running out of replays, guys. If you've got any replays, wing them across to me, please. There, Yusuf sent me one. Yay. because I do need them, guys.
And Serenity
I'm
has
running
lost the
out.
first team of Souls to
I
win.
am running
And
out
Souls are going to be facing the Watergulls. This is a big result for the
of
first team.
replays. I've used them all.
Absolutely have advanced.
Always happens in Torsies. That's a great shot. Well, I mentioned on this one yesterday, I mean, it gets a bit toxic at the end, where they have a go at Tropical's teammate, his teammate, which is uncalled for. And it was the Chieftain Mark 6 who had a go at him, to be fair. And I said yesterday that the Chieftain Mark 6 was in no position to say things like delete the game. And it really does bug me when people say that, to be honest with you. I mean, I can understand it when you're having a go at somebody who's just YOLO'd and died in the first 30 seconds, or has gone AFK for the entire battle. I understand frustrations boil over, but you know, when a player has played and done his job particularly, maybe not spectacular, but he's done his job well, then why would you not set the world on fire? Why on earth would you say delete the game? I mean, that's just ridiculously stupid. It should never happen. He should be able to get the grill here. Yes, he does. Boom, bye-bye. So it's 2 against 4. He's looking for that second grill. There he is. Maybe able to get the top of him. Yes. I do like those apples.
Let's hope it's not my Remanding.
So we have
So the E100 gets swamped there by 2 tanks. Not much you can do about it. And then all of a sudden, you get the Chieftain saying delete the game. I don't know why. No idea why he would say that. Within frustration. It's very annoying, and I don't subscribe to it. I really don't. Is he going to get the yellow? He needs to get the WZ113 if he can. It's always a good thing. We're kicking off in a little over 5 minutes. We have time to watch the end of this replay. He'd like to get the 113 first, I think, rather than the Chieftain. But the 113 is just not popping yet. But he will. He shall. He is. Here's the 113. Boom. Takes him out. He's doing great this. It's a great game by Tropical here. Don't forget, it was 4 on 2 at one stage. He's taken 5 kills, so he's going to get, if he can get this kill, he's going to get 6 kills. Now, the Chieftain realistically is a very generous 1-shot, more likely a 2-shot. So Tropical's got to play it carefully, and there you go. That's why he had to play it carefully. He couldn't afford to roll in. And great game, great gameplay, really good awareness. Fantastico is what I have to say about that. And, you know, great stuff, really good stuff. When you click down, you can see that the Chieftain was in no position to have a go at the E100. Chieftain only did 482 damage compared to the 3,000 damage done by the E100. So guys, really, don't start going around telling people to delete the game when you yourself are not in a good position. We should get the invite. There we go. Look at that. Good timing. It's on Vineyards. And it is going to be Loca versus Aqua. So Zerd's team, which is a new clan. However, it is filled with pro players from the top 4 against Loca, which is a top 4 team. So it's going to be an interesting one, this. Either my stream or Jack's stream is going to end sooner rather than later. Only one of us can go through to the next round. So it all depends. I'm not going to jump into the room yet, there's no point. As I say, I always wait till about the 3 minute something mark
That guy's
Like I said, not because of any stream sniping, these guys don't do that. They've got better things to think about than getting their heads into the right zone. But you never know.
backgrounds. Don't mind. I'll be
You
back.
never know.
0-3 right now, which is not that bad. It's a nice shot. Got a low roll.
So now we're at 3.5 minutes. Let's jump in and let's kick ready. As you can see, Wild Ones help us there. So we're on Vineyards. This is the quarterfinals, Group 1 final stage, prove your skill. And we have Loca on the south spawn, Aqua on the north spawn. Looking at the way the team's lining up, we have Fantastic in a Vickers, Baron in an E5, Yanni in an E5, Yasik in an E5, Rico in a T20T, Sabultastic in an E5, and Surftastic coming in a T22. Moving over to Aqua with some very, very prominent names. We have Zerd in an E5, General in a T22, Ivano Grozny in an AMX 50B, No Party Without Me in an E5, The F in a Batchat, Edgar potentially in a, no, he's going to change to a Kranwagen, and Unisex in a T22. Some notable names there. I mean, we've got No Party Without Me, The F, Edgar, Unisex. They're all notable names. They're all pros from top clans. As I said, Aqua is a new clan created by Zerd at the beginning of this year, I believe, or the tail end of last year.
Why are you not patient?
Zerd obviously being in Legion during the Blitz Cup,
That's it.
deciding to create a clan and take them all the way up and see if they can get there. And the way they've been playing, very aggressive, very composed, and they've been doing very well indeed. They are up against Loca though, a top 4 EU team, very good team, who've been improving and improving. And we've been watching them over the 2020 seasons coming into 2021, and they have been looking fantastic and getting better all the time. But this is going to be a tough game for them, there's no doubt about it, but it ain't going to be a walk in the park for Aqua, I wouldn't have thought. Loca are not going to let Aqua just roll them over, and they are going to give them they're going to make them work for this. They're going to make them work for their place in the semi-finals. So let's see. We've got just over a minute and a half to go before we get to that stage. So squeaky chair notwithstanding, it's going to be an interesting one, guys. I'm expecting a lot of excitement on this one. I mean, I watched yesterday Loca against Imor in the final, and boy, that was a spectacular final yesterday. So it's a shame that these two clans are now meeting here in the quarterfinals, considering their pedigree. But unfortunately, that's the way it happens at the moment with the seeding. But it is a shame, because I'd like to have seen these two further down the list, either semi-finals or finals. But it is what it is. Can't do much about it. So we are now 40-odd seconds away from the quarterfinal here of Loca against Aqua.
Do some changes here. Currently, we have
Spot him,
6
Dave.
teams in the
Need to
first
know
position.
where he is.
Endgame Loca.
Yanni may be changing his target. No, he is staying in E5.
Sixjardi, Baruch, Nice,
So we've got a lot of mobility there here on Vineyards, a lot of hull down capacity as well with those E5s. I'm expecting to see I'm expecting to see Loca trying to dominate the map straight from and control the map throughout this game. Aqua are not going to make that easy for them though. So, and you know, we need to keep an eye on the F in that back chat. I mean, the F is a great lights player, to be honest with you, and he can really throw those tanks around. So here we go, Vineyards, Loca against Aqua. Let's see how we get on. It's exciting, man. This is what you want to see on a Sunday evening. I'm telling you. I want to see top clans battling it out. Absolutely fantastic, that war game brought in a winter season. Now let's go to pie into the back of the map. And already we can see Loca nowhere near the city area, not with these tanks. And Fantastic is going to be looking to get those early spots. Moving over the map, we can see the F, as I expected, running around like a crazy thing, trying to get those early spots. He's going to come across Fantastic very quickly. Fantastic is going to chase him down. He is running into trouble, the F here. He's got 2 T22s on him. The F is going to go down here. I don't think he's going to survive this. But he does have support coming in. Fantastic getting a pummeling, but the F is now out. The F is going to go down very early doors. And that is going to give a confidence boost to Loca, and it does. General and the unisex there. Edgar, so 1 tank down already, but Loca had bled in the middle area. Zerd, no party without me, pushing aggressively into the heavies of Loca. Sabultastic is really looking low, but Barontastic is looking very healthy. Now they're going to push on to Zerd. Zerd is taking a pummeling here. But can he has support from no party without me, but can Loca push down onto Zerd and get him out of the game? That is what they're looking to do. Zerd is being pressured. He has no party without me in support, but I don't think Zerd is going to survive this. But no party without me has stopped Sebultastic moving through and Yasik, but Zerd is going to go down here. He is a one-shot, I think. Yes, he is. Down he goes. Zerd's down, the F's down. Now they can concentrate on no party without me. Fantastic is coming around to help out. This is impressive stuff by Loca. No party without me, out of position and out of the game. Rico is going to go down though. Rico is going to go down here probably to unisex. There he goes, to unisex. So first tank down for Loca. Servtastic is probably going to go down here as well. He's desperately trying to get out of the way. He's going to give Edgar a hard time though. And the Crown Wagon, who's on his own very long reload. Will Servtastic be able to take him or Yasik? Yasik's coming in. Down he goes. So Ivana Grozny and Unisex last man standing. Ivana Grozny is going to be pushed there in the AMX50B. It's Unisex we want to look at. He's running around with Yanni and Fortastic here. Yanni may be able to really bleed him out. Fortastic is trying to get the shots in as well. You can see Unisex is desperate to get shots into Fortastic. Down goes Ivana Grozny. Well, that was expected. And down goes Unisex. What a game that was by Loca. Wow. Very aggressive stuff by Aqua there. Very aggressive, and boy did they get punished for it. I mean, Zerd and the F really getting pummeled there. The F trying to get those spots and then just getting caught out of position with the positioning by Loca. Zerd being focused heavily there. No party without me trying hard to help him out. But fantastic stuff by Loca. Really cannot say that. That was fantastic gameplay. And really, really impressive by Loca. I knew they were going to up their game against Aqua, but boy, that was one heck of a game. Still on Vineyards, Loca 1 foot in that semi-final. And boy, are they looking great. Switching the spawn points this time, Loca on the north spawn, Aqua on the south. Fantastic again in the Vickers, Baron in the Crown Wagon, Yanni in the E5, Yasik in the E5, Rico in the T22. Sabultastic in an E5 and Surftastic in a T22. Moving over to Aqua, we have Zerd in an E5, General in a T22, Ivana Grozny in a Kranwagen, No Party Without Me in the E5, the F in a Vickers, Edgar in an E5 and Unisex in a T22. Loca will be looking to put this to bed. They will be looking to punish Aqua. They have got the upper hand here. They will be going into this game confident. Aqua will be going into this game wanting to turn it around because they know that if they don't, their semi-final today is out of reach. That's it, it's gone, they're going home until the next round, which is Prove Your Skill 2 later in the week. More importantly, they lose cups, and that's a big thing at this level. So we've got about 5 seconds to go before we jump in.
What? Excuse me.
The power rating of the first day, because we don't have a lot of
So here we go. Are we going to see a more restrained Aqua this time? I mean, they are an aggressive team, don't get me wrong. I mean, we played against them in Vale in training, and they are a very aggressive team. But Loca seemed to be ready for that. And Loca just upped the ante there and showed that they can also be aggressive. Focus fire from Loca was fantastic. Whoever was calling this and pulling out those targets is done really well there. I mean, I'm really, really impressed with that game. That was fantastic to watch. So, let's get up high and to the back of the map. And this time, Loca not edding for the old ruins there. We've got Fantastic heading towards the A cap to try and get those early spots. The F and the Vickers as well going to the middle area. He's also trying to get those early spots. He's going to come across Barantastic in the Kranwagen, and he gets some good spots in. You can see where the team is going, and you can see that Aqua are going north here. They're going up into the ruins. Loca are not up there. General and Unisex in the T22 supported by Edgar, and a party without me and Zerd pushing heavily and aggressively towards the A cap. Yasik getting a bit of a smacking there. Simultastic having to back away. Foktastic having to back away after capping. At the moment, cap points are in the favour of Loca, but Aqua do have the advantage on this side. No party without me now focusing down on Yasik. Now this could be sacrificial, and we're going to see Loca do a push through the B cap, with Yasik being the sacrificial lamb along with Subultastic. Because if we look over here, the T22s are pushing down. I'm going to leave this battle for the moment because the T22s here are pushing down on Ivana Grozny. He is out of position because he is also the sacrifice. And at the moment, they're getting the cap points. And Yasik and Subultastic are doing a fantastic job just holding over there. Yanni has gone and taken down No Party Without Me. Down goes Ivana Grozny. Now they're going to turn their attention to Edgar, these tanks, with the rest of Loca rotating round to help out. Yasik finally goes down, so does Subultastic, but they did their job. They bled out. Down goes General. Zerd is a one-shot. Again, Loca are looking strong here. Yanni and Barantastic may be able to get some shots into Zerd. Zerd is very, very, very low. They've got more tanks. They've got more hit points. They've got the base points. They're going to push onto Zerd. Yanni Tastic is going to push onto him and try and take him down. Zerd is out of the game. So this is a convincing win again for Loca. Unisex is the last man standing. He's going to be pushed all the way around, and boom! Loca take the victory. Wowzers. Loca telling Aqua, no, you're not getting past us today. Aqua trying their best there. Aggressive move. You're thinking, well, you know, they've got the tank stacked up here. But again, what we're seeing from Loca is fantastic map control. Fantastic rotation around the map. And, you know, I mean, this is what I'm loving about Loca at the moment. The way they're controlling the map, and they're not playing the other team's matches. They're playing their own game. They're controlling the map. They're getting their tanks into great positions. And they are doing absolutely amazing focus fire. So, thoroughly deserved Loca there going through. Commiserations to Aqua. I mean, these are a clan to look forward to. It's a new clan, but the players are not new. We know them. We love them. And it's a shame they've gone out so early. We, however, are continuing our stream because we are going into the semi-finals. Unfortunately, Jack's stream will end. Unfortunately, but we are not ending. Let me just see where we are on the bracket. So let's have a look at Group 1. We'll see what's going down. So, oh, I could be streaming Vale. If Vale can beat H1Z1, then that is who Loca have got next. So, we don't know. I'm still waiting on that. BPS and 7X are still playing. Endgame and Raid are still playing. Let's have a look at every stream. It's looking like Endgame are winning against Raid 1-0 at the moment. So, really don't know what's happening there. But we have finished our games for the moment. So, Endgame have beaten Raid. 7Erks have beaten BPS. So it's going to be Endgame and 7Erks into the semi-finals. I'm still in H1Z1 in Vale. Don't know about those yet. Looking at Group 2. Now, Group 2, we have got, at the moment, nobody into the semi-final. those games are still ongoing, so we're still waiting for those. We've still got the quarterfinals ongoing there. I'm still waiting to see. Still waiting for the updates, so until I get those, let's get some more replays going down. This one again is Yusuf, this time in a P44 Pantera. He says to me it's not, unfortunately, it's not, unfortunately, a mastery, but you don't just play mastery replays, guys. Play any replays that are decent and nice.
Even now, Forest, I think it's
Wow. I mean, I'm still getting over what we've just seen. I mean, that was fantastic games. Absolutely fantastic. Loca really showing their dominance.
Because if they don't, then Endgame will swoop them here 2-0.
Holding on here, A is captured.
Even further.
Which is exactly what you expect from a clan like Loca. And, you know, I love Aqua as well. Great team, don't get me wrong. And it's a shame that, you know, they're meeting this early. But at the end of the day, when you see clans like Loca playing like that, wow, is all I can say. Just wow.
Not sure if they're going to move back because they are now down by more than 2 game point bully. Is that
It's unbelievable that. What a great match we've just seen. Seriously.
Absorbing the damage and also the time as well. A lot of time has
Mm.
gone for Loca, and I feel generally worried for Aqua whether they're going to make a comeback for that. Because Loca are up by more than.
Oof. Still getting over that. That was fantastically done.
Needs the kill of Yashek, or else the goal kill of Yashek, or else I don't know.
But it is what it is. So I'm still waiting for the updates. I've not got them all yet. Let's have a look what we've got here. Vale and H1Z1 are still playing. So far we don't know who Loca are going to be facing in the next round. Moving down to Group 2. Have we got any semi-finalists yet? No, we still don't have a semi-finalist. We are still waiting to find out who is going to be going into the semi-final. So it seems that the teams are pretty stacked up in even Stevens against each other. As soon as I know, you will know. We don't know yet.
Wow, what a game that was. Loca absolutely fantastic, even though they claim to play
Da 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 da. Doomed. That's all I can say. I'm still getting over what we've just seen. I mean, oof. Impressive stuff by Loca. Really impressive. I mean, I can't say any more than that. Just really impressive stuff by Loca. I mean, Aqua have not played. Wow, they've been dominant. And Loca just made them look as if, you know, wow. Wow. No doubt Aqua will be scratching their heads saying, well, what happened there, guys? How did we let Loca turn that around?
And even Winch is still alive. He drew out there really well. Did not get caught out of the
Yeah, I've tried WD-40 on the squeaky chair. Squeaky chair said, no, I'm still going to squeak. Unfortunately. Oof. Oof.
Or maybe it does, and it's just a perfect counter for it, because it seems like they do really well played. They both teams, but
I'm still not understanding Jack's table here, because again, my clan Vale are not showing on it, and they should be, but I don't know. It's very strange. It's very strange.
what a game! Two fantastic games. One after the other. Let's have another group and the assistant, and let's figure out who's doing absolutely. And it is Walden's help. Having to close down his stream early. Sorry for you, John. probably still streaming.
Vale are facing Loca.
Yes.
Boom.
Looking
7 Ergs.
Yay.
We should play against any
Turks
players.
are up actually. I would say
H1Z
Turks have a good
still
chance
playing.
of doing so after beating
And what is
Indians.
group 2?
And that would have a big implication to their rating.
Well done, Vale. Oh, guys, I'm so chuffed. Great. Sorry about that, Yusuf. Great replay, by the way. I know it's only a second class, but great replay. I'm just chuffed that Vale are through to face Loca. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, boys, you make me so proud. You make me so proud.
Rather interesting.
So here we go. Look at the boys, led by Calado, Emilio, Baldalfine, Pika, Vice, Jory, Chobham, Dino, Like Newman, Wonderkind. And they are facing Loca next. Yes, baby. I am streaming. Don't worry, I'm above board. I actually said I wouldn't stream Vale because I'm obviously in Vale. But that one's come by surprise, and I'm very, very happy about that. I'm very, very happy. Let me just say.
Group 2, we're going for Seoul's second team first. They are still playing against Brecon. Sparta against SYS. What is going to be the scoreline? SYS wants Sparta 2-0, which will put them high up on the table.
You know, I wish the raid was there.
I'm sorry, I'm being very happy here because I'm just telling everybody that, yay, I'm streaming us.
Okay,
Great time.
Aqua is led by Zerd, was the most
Oof, I am so chuffed. I am so chuffed.
teammates are also
What time do we kick off? Let me see what time we kick off.
players, such as the field
What time are we kicking off? We should be kicking off at 36. Yes, we are. So in about 15 odd minutes or so. Yeah. I've got another replay. I need another replay. Give me a replay. Give me a replay. Anybody sent me a replay? Anybody sent me a replay? Anybody? Oh, no. No more replays. Darn it. Let's have a look at Grums in the Ice 7 then. Sorry about my mouse. I'm just getting overexcited here because obviously my clan are going through. Yeah, baby.
Man, that's really good.
APA
Just like small.
Yeah, baby.
This team just
Ba
now
ba ba.
2 ranks down.
I am so happy.
Interesting locations they decided to
Yay.
Let's address this. Why did you try to shoot HE? Why did you do it? Why did you do it? That's an E5 side. A legal card can't pen that. What were you trying to do?
Yay. Ba 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 ba. I am so chuffed. I am so chuffed. I am so chuffed. So, semi-finals we have at the moment. Oh, APA in Group 2 have turned over VNM and they are into the semi-finals. Still waiting on Immort and Souls. SYS and have turned over Sparta. We're still waiting on the other Souls and Orekum. But we know in Group 1 what the semi-finals are going to be. It is going to be Vale. Yeah, baby. Against Loca. Endgame against 7 Erks. I am streaming Loca and Vale, and Every Good Name is Taken is streaming 7 Erks and Endgame. Still waiting on Group 2, not come through yet. So, no. We have Reckham against SYS, Souls against APA. We'll be kicking off shortly on that. So just waiting. Oh, I'm so excited to watch Loca in Vale. I'm so excited. So just waiting out that. Oh, thank you XS for sending me that. I need that. I need that replay. I mean, the way Loca are playing, they are gonna give the boys a hard time of Vale. The way Loca are playing, they're looking very, very up for it today. Very domineering, but never underestimate Vale ever, because they've been working really hard behind the scenes, guys. I know, I've been with them, and boy, they've been putting blood, sweat, and tears into training. That is a great game by Grums there in the IS-7. Really great tank, by the way. I'm always surprised that no bugger really likes it. What have I got here? So we're going out in another, 10, 11 minutes, I think it was. So let's have a look at the charts, though, so we can see what's going on. So we have Endgame against 7X, or Loca against Vale. Yay, boys! And we're kicking off in, in about 7 minutes. 6 minutes. Down into Group 2, we have Reckham, Souls, APA, and SYS. So it's Reckham against SYS and Souls against APA. So that is that group. I'm now going to play Access's replay in the 268 that he kindly winged across to me on my Discord. Really appreciate that. Needed that, to be honest. So, oof. Wowzers. We see some fantastic games tonight, and we haven't finished yet. Obviously, Vale looking to get those all-important cups. It's going to be a tricky one for them, as I said. I mean, we've just seen Loca in action, and Loca are looking unbelievably tasty today. I mean, what we've just seen with their rotations, their control of the map, their focus fire, and their dominance on the game has just been spectacular to watch. And I can't overemphasize it enough. I mean, Aqua are not, a pushover clan. These guys are very, very seasoned and experienced pros. So it's they know what they're doing. They're a great team, and Loca just made them look, well, pedestrian, to be honest with you. But that's because Loca are just looking so tasty and hot tonight compared to Aqua. Aqua playing some great stuff, but boy, were Loca in the zone. And we've seen this before from Loca. We saw it in the autumn season, where during the prelim stages, they were so in the zone, almost undefeatable, to be honest with you. And then when we got into the actual Blitz Cup, they sort of went off the boil a little bit. Well, I don't think that's going to be happening. Well, I'm hoping it doesn't happen again, because I've always said Loca is one of those clans that's always been there, but never actually taken the goods away. And I've been waiting a long time for Loca to make that step up. We've been watching over 2020, where they've been getting progressively better as a team. And a lot of people said, but Loca's not really going to be much this year because they've lost a lot of their key players. Well, to the Loca detractors, I say, because they've been playing spectacular stuff. And it's the same with Vale. I mean, a lot of people said after there was a slight collapse of Vale last year at the end of the autumn season, when they were aiming for the top 8, and because of the win rate seeding, they got some very disastrous seedings, and the team effectively collapsed, the English-speaking team. And it's been revived again for this year. And the guys, you can't say enough to the likes of Kawado and Eric, who have put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to get the team in such a short space of time to where they need to be. And it's still a project in progress. Vale The Vale team is by no means refined or polished as of yet, but what they've achieved in such a short space of time has just been spectacular. So I'm really looking forward to see how they perform. That's a great game, by the way, XS. I'm really looking forward to see how they perform against Loca. They've come up against some notable clans to get to this position, so oof! It seems that all hard work is starting to pay off. And that is a great game. Really good stuff there by not getting the 5k. 5k would have been nice, but 4,966 is just as good. Oh, so we should be getting the invite coming through, excuse me, very, very shortly. Vengeance, how are you doing, mate?
Can we squeeze in another one? 10 minutes is okay. 5 minutes from
Oh, I'm so excited. Shouldn't be.
I don't.
Shouldn't be. So, just waiting for that invite. Should be coming through anytime now. So, ooh, I'm all excited because it's Loca and Vale. Beep, beep, dee, 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 dee. Come on, send it. There we go. We are here. We're going out on Castilla again. Oof, 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 oof. Oof. So, what can I say? I'm going to drop out a moment for various reasons. So, we've still got 3 minutes to go. I'll drop back in again in a moment. I'll drop back in a moment. Get it to the 2 minute mark and jump in. Oh, man. There we go. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Thank you, Catastrophic Cannon. I will grab that soon, but I need to jump into this tournament room now. So as you can see, we've got Loca coming into the room now. We've already got Vale readying up. We're on Castilla with Vale on the north spawn and Loca on the south spawn. Loca, as I said, are looking particularly hot this evening. They're just coming off a massive victory against Aqua, where they really dominated both those games. So this one's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a difficult one for Vale, to be perfectly honest with you, especially with the way that Loca are playing. Loca are really, really up for it. And they, as I said earlier, they've been dominating the map on all the games that they've played so far with their positioning and their rotations. But Castilla, we've already played this map today. It's never an easy map, as we saw when Loca went out against RNG. Loca playing some great positioning on that map, which caught out RNG, unfortunately. So looking at the teams, we have both teams now readied up. We're going over to Vale first. We have Baldalfine in an E5, Vise in an IS7, Wonderkind in an STB1, Vermillo in an IS4, Dino in an IS7, Chobban in a Prog 65, and Jory in a Prog 65. Moving over to Loca, we have Foxtastic in a Vickers, Addy in an E5, Yanni in a 215B, Seotastic in an E5 coming in, Rico in a T22, Subaltastic in an E5, and Servtastic in a T22. For those of you who don't know, Foxtastic is or was Ariana Grande, so it's not like it's people don't know this player. And Servtastic, it used to be Survivor 99. So again, it's not like these guys are new, because they're not. So this is going to be a tough one for Vale, but they've worked hard to get here, and it is a semi-final in the first Prove Your Skill. They are going to be looking to try and contain Loca somehow. Loca, on the other hand, they've been riding high, as I said. I can't really see them doing anything other than continue to ride high. So they're going to be giving Vale a pretty hard time in this game. On this map, it's not the best of maps, Castilla, to be honest. But we will see. We've got about 9 odd seconds to go before kickoff. Oh, it's exciting, it's exciting. Here we go. Vale against Loca, or Loca against Vale, whichever way you want to do it. I am following Loca, mainly because I'm in Vale. Don't worry, there's nothing underhand going on here. So we're just waiting now for the countdown clock. Get up high into the back of the map and see what the teams are doing. So already we can see that Vale are making a beeline for the Castella area, which is actually a monastery, with the Progettos leading that charge of Jory and Chobham. Looking at Loca, now when we played against RNG, we had Fortastic going into the centre area and the T22s making their way to the Castilla area. And this time we haven't got that. We've got Fortastic is going to drop down into the ramp. The T22's overlooking B, and the E5's going over to overlook the C cap. But we have Vale here looking to dominate the A cap area. Vermilio has been spotted by Fortastic, and shots are going into Vermilio already. He's a little bit exposed there. Those E5s getting some great shots in. Vermilio having to take evasive action. It's not going to hurt him too much. He's in an IS4, but he's had to take evasive action and try and stop the bleed. The A cap is now going to be taken by Vale. That has put paid to Loca, wondering where they are. Here we go with Dino and Vice in the IS7s pushing around, trying to get shots into Rico. They do, but they don't actually pen. Now the IS7s are on a reload. Servtastic and Rico here have been spotted up, so they know where they are. Can Vale make any dents into this? Servtastic gets a bit of a pummeling. Servtastic really getting smacked around there. That's a great shot in by Baladalfine. Baladalfine, however, really getting pummeled there. 600 into him. Chobham and Jory trying to get shots onto Rico. Down goes Servtastic. That's a big kill. Baladalfine needs to get out of there, though. He's being pummeled a lot. The IS7s of Vice and Dino just holding this corner, making sure that Subaltastic and Addy didn't come through, because they are making a charge down, as you can see. So at the moment, Vale do have the upper hand, but they've got not to be overconfident here. Great shots into Addy. Subaltastic is still pushing down here onto the two IS7s. The two IS7s are in a pretty decent position here, holding off. And they're just holding fire. I'm going to move up to the top of the map, see what's going on. We've got Jory Chobham here, trying to still get shots into Rico. Vermilio is still where we left him. Wunderkind in the STB, Jory and Chobham now coming down to help out Dino and Vice. They're seeing that there's an opening here into Subaltastic and Addy. Addy is the focus. Addy could go down here. He does. Now they can turn their attention to Subaltastic. Dino is a one-shot, though, I believe. Yes, he is. Can they get Subaltastic down and out before Dino goes down? Yes, they do. That is great stuff by the guys. Chobham is looking very worse for wear there, but he has taken down Subaltastic. Now they can look at pushing down on Yanni and Yaseotastic. Vermilio is going to go on to Surveyotastic. Down goes down goes Yanni to Jory. Forktastic and Yaseotastic here. Wow, this is great stuff by Vale. Can they take out Yaseotastic here on this map? They have really shown it to be really coming along leaps and bounds. pushing Loca to the limits here. This is fantastic stuff. Geotastic goes down. Forktastic is the last man standing. Jory and Vice looking to close him down here. Jory pushing heavily in the Progetto, trying to get Forktastic out. This is fantastic stuff by Vale. They're going to be absolutely over the moon about this. Can they take Forktastic? Oh, Forktastic gets out of there, but down he goes to chop him in the Progetto. Dominating stuff here by Vale. Wowzers! Oh man, that is just fantastic stuff. Awesomely well played there. I mean, Vale looking very hot. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Loca, wowzers. Absolute wowzers. I mean, they have been absolutely fantastic, but Vale really, really throwing down the gauntlet here. That is just brilliant to watch. Loca will be dusting themselves off. We're going into the second game on Castilla, swapping those spawn points. Vale on the south spawn, Loca on the north spawn. Now, Loca will be dusting themselves down, thinking that shouldn't have happened. We've been so dominant so far, that really shouldn't have happened. So now they're going to be looking at pulling that back. Looking at the team lineups, we have Forktastic in a Vickers, Addy in an E5, Yanni in a 268, Giseo in an E5, Rico in a T22, Subultastic in an E5, and Surftastic in a T22. Moving over to Vale, we have Baldalfine in an E5, Vice in a Vickers, Wunderkind in an STB, Vermilio in an IS4, Dino in an IS4, Chobham in an E5, and Jory in an IS7. So, Vale 1 foot in today's final at the expense of Loca, of all clans. I mean, Vale will be riding high. They will be full of brimming of confidence at the moment after that game. Loca, however, will be looking to shut that down, turn this around, and get back into winning ways. And that is what we're waiting for, and we will find out what these clans are going to do in roughly 15 seconds or so. Oof. Oof. So, here we go again. Game 2 here on Castilla. Prove your skill number 1 EU final stages. Vale against Loca. You see here, Vale are just getting that hit point advantage of almost 2,000 additional hit points. But that's never really worried Loca in the past. So anyway, let's go to Pi and to the back of the map and see what they're doing. So Vale, well, they are looking again. Wunderkind making a beeline for that ACAP. But if we have a look at Loca here, being led by Forktastic, and Survivor and Rico in the T22s just behind. Loca are heading towards the ACAP as well. And he's got big support from the 268s of Yanni. The E5s of Addy and Giseo is also there. Wunderkind going up high, trying to get the spots. Here come the rest of the Vale team coming round, but the T22s of Rico and Surftastic are able to jump into that ACAP. Cap advantage, therefore, will go to Loca. And the thing that Vale have got to be mindful of is that Yanni in that 268 on Overwatch. Now shots are going in already. Dino and Eric Vermilio putting shots in, but there is this danger from back here of Yanni, who can put some great shots down. Moving over back, Surftastic is coming out of there, and what's going to happen here is Jory is looking at pushing through on the IS7. So at the moment, they were looking to control the map. Jory coming round, getting a bit of a pummeling. That's a big roll there by Yanni in the 268 into Dino, I think it was, or it could have been Vermilio. So it's all to play for down here. They need to push down on these guys. Vermilio's got to be careful, so is Dino with that 268. Hadi, however, and Giseo looking worse for wear. Hadi may go down here. Baldalfine may be able to get some good shots in. Oh, Hadi is now one shot. Hadi goes down, so first blood again goes to Vale. Giseo may go down here. Can they get Giseo down? Giseo goes down. Now they're going to push down onto Rico. And they do. Chobham dropping onto him. Rico in a bit of trouble here. Jory in the IS7 is down though. He's gone. Down goes Rico. Wunderkind is looking to push onto Yanni. Over in the back of the map there, we got Sebultastic toying with Vice in the Vickers. But this is good stuff by Vale. They have lost 2 tanks, but they have got the advantage. They've got the cap points and they've got the gun advantage. STB here, Wunderkind. Oh, Vice and the Vickers taking out Yanni-tastic from the other side of the map. This is now going to allow them to push down onto Surftastic and Forktastic. Vice getting out of there from Sebultastic. And he gets out with hardly any hit points lost. This is fantastic stuff. Chobham and Vermilio, E5s and IS4s pushing through. They can feel victory. They can sense it. Surftastic here trying to close down Vice and help out Sebultastic. That's what they're trying to do. Vice here may go down. He's being pushed heavily from both quarters. Great shot into Surftastic though. Oh, Sebultastic misses Vice. Surftastic being pushed by Wunderkind. They are going to take down Vice though, no doubt. Surftastic, no, they're not. Surftastic goes down. Vice here surviving. How on earth did he survive? Wunderkind coming in, really helping out. Forktastic is going to go down to Chobham. Chobham is chasing down here. Sebultastic is going to go. There he goes. We're left with Forktastic. Vale are going to turn this. It's going to go to Vale. Loca are losing out to Vale. Wow! Ba 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 da ba. Wow, I am unbelievably chuffed. My stream is going to end because I'm not going to go to the final because I'm following Loca. But you know what? Guys, I am so proud of you guys. Absolutely proud of you guys. That is unbelievably great stuff by my team, by Vale, my clan, my boys. I am so chuffed. Congratulations, guys. You are into today's final. We'll find out who you're playing against. Commiserations to Loca. I mean, wow, they never put a foot wrong all the way through, and then they come across Vale, who are so pumped at the moment. So pumped. Wow. I am just over the moon. Absolutely over the moon. I can't say more than that. I really can't. So, who are we looking at? I'm not filming it, unfortunately, so we know Vale are through. We are still going out with Loca, though, into the 3rd place. So Vale are through. They could be meeting either 7 Urks or Endgame. I don't know yet. We are waiting to find out who Loca are going to face. It's either Endgame or 7 Urks. We have now got a room. Oops, missed it. Because we are going into 3, and we'll drop back out straight away. So wow, I'm just chuffed. Absolutely chuffed. Oh my life. So, sorry, you shouldn't have seen that. Sorry, my bad. But you have to give me some form of, celebration. I mean, the guys have worked hard, and that was just so exciting. Don't get me wrong, I mean, I love Loca to bits as well, but obviously I'm in Vale, and what I've just seen just goes to show that all that hard work can pay off, and they have been working hard, guys, trust me. So, moving in, it is fantastic, it is Loca against 7 Urks, which means Vale will be going out against Endgame. So, 7 Urks, interesting, they're all Formula 1 drivers, being led by Max Verstappen. So we have so far Max Verstappen potentially in a Vickers Light, Flytix in a Kranwagen, George in IS4, Lando in a T22, Lewis Hamilton in a Kranwagen, Niki Lauda in an E5, and Vale in a T22. They will be spawning on the south spawn. Loca are on the north spawn. and they're not rated up yet, but they've still got over 2.5 minutes. So wow. Ooh. Excuse me as I drink some coffee because I'm still getting over watching my clan beat Loca. I mean, oh man, that's just awesome. Don't forget, guys, Every Good Name Is Taken is streaming the final. So looking at Loca, we have Fantastic, potentially in Vickers Light, which is normally what he rolls out in. Baron in Kranwagen, Yanni in a Kranwagen, Giseo in an E5. Oh, look at that. I say that and then Fantastic changes it to an E5. We got Giseo in an E5, Rico in a T20, Subultastic in an E5, and Surftastic in a T22. What is TTYTT? I don't know what that is. So they're rolling out on Middleburg, as I said. So I'm still getting over Vale turning over Loca. Sorry, guys, but my heart is pounding and pumping. I'm just absolutely so proud and so chuffed. Oh, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. But focus. I mean, Seven Urks are a good clan. Vale, we played them recently in training, and they gave us a hard time. We know what. I mean, Loca are going to be looking to bounce back after that loss to Vale. And as I said, I mean, Loca have been so dominant with amazingly beautiful gameplay. But Vale was just a game too far for them today. And it just... Oof. Ooh. So, oof. We've got about 20 seconds to go before we roll out. The final will start just past the hour, so you've got plenty of time, to be honest with you. And, I mean, oof. But we're going to focus on this game. This is the game for third place. Loca against Seven Urks. So we're just waiting. Middleburg's always an interesting map. Is it high or is it low? I mean, it's always an interesting one. So let's get up high into the back of that map, and already we have Seven Urks not, apart from Max Verstappen in the STB1, not going high, going through the middle. Some of them. Loca, on the other hand, Surftastic, Rico in the T22s coming up, trying to get those spots over the C-cap. Rest of the team just behind them. And the team is now coming in. B-cap is being taken by Buttas. Shots going into George Russell in the IS4 there. That's coming across from Rico, who's in a nice little spot there. So George Russell just getting a bit of a smacking. Now Seven Urks are coming back. Nicky Lauda, Lewis Hamilton coming in. Subultastic trying to drop into C just to get shots, not to cap, I don't think. He's just staying on the outside. No, he is trying to cap, to be fair. But Subultastic getting a bit of a smacking there by Max Verstappen. So having to back off. Cap advantage has gone to Seven Urks, not Loca. But Loca are stacking their tanks up over this ridge on the seaside. We've got Baron, Yanni and Surftastic here. They're just waiting for those spots, or waiting for the ideal opportunity. Subultastic getting a bit of a pummeling here as he really tries to take that C-cap. You just can't do it. The Kranwagen and Lewis Hamilton is really giving him a hard time. But Yaseo comes in, going to help out, trying to get shots down onto Flytix. Flytix is right down there in a great position where TDs normally sit. So the C-cap will... No, they're still resetting it. Here comes Surftastic. It's going to make it almost impossible to reset now with 3 in the cap. but Loca are being bled slightly. They have now got the cap. That gives them a little bit of respite to consider what their move is going to be, and Loca are stacking up on this side. They know that 7X are all stacked up on their side as well, with Nicky Lauda and Lewis Hamilton. At the moment, hit points are favouring Loca. So, oof. We're waiting for Loca to consider, are they going to push? Wow, Surftastic is rotated back into their spawn. So, it looks like Loca may be just trying to hold here. And the T22s are going to go down and probably cap A and try and flank round. That is what they're looking to do, I think. We're going to go with over to here so we can see. I mean, Forktastic in the E5 is just staying on this ridge. A cap is going to be taken by the T22 of Rico. Surftastic is just sitting behind him. They'll probably take the A cap and then rotate all the way back up rather than push through on the flank. We don't know as of yet. Loca are a sneaky clan like that. They've got some great strats. But it's 7Herx who are pushing. 7Herx realising that with somebody in the A cap they can push, and they do. And they're pushing heavily into the C cap, trying to get Giseo and Subaltastic down. Baron and Yanni are trying to come in and try and plug that gap. Giseo looking worse for wear here. In comes Forktastic though. Down goes Lewis Hamilton, so first blood does go to Loca. Down goes Giseo. But Vlateras is down. Vlateria here is out on a limb. He goes down. Now, Rico goes down, but Nicky Lauda is going to be a focus here. Look at this. Baron coming in, stopping Nicky Lauda from getting out of there. Nicky Lauda goes down. Flytick's rotating round, but he's going to come into the E5s very, very quickly. The Subaltastic. Down goes Foktastic, but Loca have got the advantage in this game. They've got the point. They haven't got the points, however. Points are going down. Now they're gaining the points back. George Russell goes down. Down goes Max Verstappen. Flytix and Lando Norris are the only two left. Flytix is basically a two-shot. Baron misses. Subaltastic is still alive. How on earth? We don't know, but he is. Down goes Subaltastic as I say that. Lando is a one-shot. Down goes Lando. Flytix is the last man standing. And he's now a one-shot. It's all over. Loca take it. Good stuff by Loca. They've come back into this. They've put what happened with Vale behind them and really shown that, they can still control maps, rotate round, and focus fire is spectacular. But a great game by 7Herx there. They weren't lying down, and they weren't going to give it to Loca. So, Loca winning. Now, changing those spawn points here on Middleburg. This time 7Herx down on the north spawn, Loca on the south spawn. So we're just waiting for the teams to ready up. Levy 038. Yes, it is possible to get a 60% win rate. Of course it is. So, looking at the way the teams are stacking up here, so far 7Herx have readied up first. We have Max Verstappen in a Kranwagen, Flytix in a mouse, George in the IS4, Lando in a mouse, Michael Schumacher coming in a mouse, Nicky Lauda in an E100, and Vatali in a Kranwagen. Moving over to Loca, we have Foktastic in a T22, Baron in a Kranwagen, Yanni in a Kranwagen, Yaseo in a Kranwagen, Rico in a T22, Subaltastic in a Kranwagen, and Surftastic in a T22. We have about half a minute to go before it all kicks off. So we're just waiting for the countdown. Don't forget, guys, Every Good Name Is Taken will be streaming the final of Endgame and Vale. He is following Endgame today, so they have made it into the final. So by all means, go over there and give some support to Vale, because why not? That's what I say. So far Loca have got 1 foot on that third place. The 7Herx, though, they can turn it around. They are a good clan. Let's get up high into the back of the map. This time 7 Erks with very super heavies, 2 mouses and an E100, and that's obviously going to be a city strat. Well, I say that, it's 3 mouses actually, I'm lying. I'm not even going to say who's got the advantage on HP. So Loca know this is why they're capping C, they know that they're not going to be going high. So they're capping C. What we need to do, we need to go down and see how Loca are going to play this. Fantastic. Oh, actually, they're going to be pushing onto the mouse of Lando Norris, and they are. Fantastic and Rico are toying here. They have to get out of there, though, because the Kranwagens of Max Verstappen and Valtteri Bottas is coming. So they've got to get out of there. Rico goes down. That was not part of the game plan for Loca. Seriously not part of the game plan. So now they have got a lot of armour to deal with in the city. Flytic's in the mouse, side scraping off the side of the building, but he's getting shots into his side there. I mean, Loca here have got a lot of armour to deal with, a lot of HP to get through. I mean, it's a 4,000 difference. It's now 15,000 difference. It's now 6,000 difference. And 7 Erks have got 14,000. And Barontastic is not looking very healthy. Down goes Baron. Nicky Lauda here is being circled by Gianni, trying to get the shots in, but this was always going to be difficult with so much super heavy armor. Down goes the E100. Now they're looking to focus down Gianni. Michael Schumacher coming around in that mouse. Gianni getting a pummeling. Lando Norris finishing him off. Surftastic toying with George Russell. Loca here is really being pushed by this super heavy strat. Down goes Surftastic, 2 tanks left. Fucktastic can't really do much. T22 against a lot of armor out there. Down he goes. Sibyltastic is the last man standing. Here we go with Valtteri Bottas pushing down onto Sibyltastic. Lando Norris, however, coming in, pushing him against the wall. Sibyltastic hasn't got a hope in a house chance here. Down it goes. So, Loca falling at the super heavy strats. And it was, I mean, you know, 12,000 damage dished out by Loca. There was 20,000 hit points on the table. That's 4,000 hit points more, realistically. Well, it was 3,500 hit points more that 7 Hercs had over Loca. I mean, that is another mouse. I mean, that is a massive amount of HP to try and get through. So it was not surprising that Loca struggled there with that strat. But this is Naval Frontier, completely different type of map. Super heavies don't always work well on this map, and as you can see, there are not going to be 3 mouses, an E100 and an IS by 7 Erks this time. 7 Erks are on the south spawn with Max Verstappen in a Vickers Light, Flytix in an E5, George in an EIS4, Lando in a T22, Michael Schumacher in a mouse, Nicky Lauda in an E5, and Valtteri Bottas in an E5. Moving over to Loca, Fantastic in a Vickers Light, Baron in an E5, Yanni in an E5, Giseo in an E5, Rico in a T22, Sibyltastic in an E5, and Surftastic in a T22. So, Naval Frontier, decider. Loca would be happy with the fact that they've got this map and not another round on Middleburg. They're going to have to follow more super heavy strats, so that's the way it's going to be. Anyway, we are now kicking off the final game of this evening for the 3rd place. Is it going to be Loca? Is it going to be 7 Erks? Well, this map in this lineup, my money would normally be on Loca. But 7 Erks, they can always take you by surprise. So getting up high into the back of the map, we can already see what Seven plan of attack is. Max Verstappen and the Vickers heading towards that C-Cap area to get the spot. So the rest of the team, they're going to overlook B with the Mouse and the T22, and the E5s moving towards that A-Cap. The whole team, apart from Fantastic of Loca, heading towards the A-Cap en masse. They are going to come across the E5s very quickly, and they have. So there's going to be a bit of a brawl around here. But Loca do have the tank advantage, and they are going to use that. And as you can see, Yanni, Brown, Servtastic, Rico all pushing through. Subultastic coming through. They're going to look to shut down Nicky Lauda and Flytic straight away. Down they go. Unfortunately, 7 were a bit slow to react to that. Flytix is going to go down, so 7 are going to be 2 tanks down right off the bat within the first half a minute. Now, Loca focusing their attention on the tanks that are coming in. Michael Schumacher in the Mouse trying to shield. Excuse me. But Loca aren't interested. They're focusing on George Russell in the IS4 here, completely ignoring the Mouse. And why not? George Russell is a one-shot. Surftastic and Rico have gone down, but Loca do have the advantage. Lando Norris rushing in there, trying to get shots into Subultastic. But Yanni may be able to put shots into the back of Lando here. Valtteri Bottas goes down by Forktastic. Lando is going to go down here. It's not going to work out for him. Now we're going to look at Max Verstappen. They're ignoring the Mouse, which is what exactly they normally do. Down he goes. Now they can focus Michael Schumacher in the Mouse. And like I said, when you don't have such heavy meta, it's a completely different kettle of fish. So unfortunately, Michael Schumacher here is just going to get farmed by basically the remaining Loca team. He does get Yanni out, but it's too little, too late. Boom! Loca back to their winning ways, taking third place, and deservedly so. Congratulations to Loca. Commiserations to 7 You played well. That was a great strat with your super heavies on Middleburg. But when you do that, man, Loca are always going to come back and punish you when you're on a map that isn't a super heavy dominant map. That was absolutely fantastic stuff this evening. Guys, you need to get yourself, your backsides over to Every Good Name Is Taken, who is streaming the final. So I will put the link up shortly, but he is streaming the final, which is Vale against Endgame. Doesn't kick off yet. It kicks off shortly. So let me just have a look at what time it kicks off. It should be kicking off in about... Yeah, it kicks off in about a minute. So there we go. So I'll be jumping into that as well, because my stream is over now, effectively. To be perfectly honest with you. But I'm going to wait for the. I mean, it's been an exciting evening. It's been absolutely beautiful evening. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better round, to be honest with you. It's been fantastic to stream, and such a privilege to stream these clans. And, you know, having a front row seat whilst watching my clan, Vale, beat Loca was just spectacular. I mean, I loved every minute of it. But anyway, as I said, guys, Every Good Name Is Taken. I put the link in. It is streaming the final of Vale against Endgame. That is it from me. I'm going to get over to Every Good Name Is Taken's channel as well, myself, and watch that. So I suggest everybody else does the same. Give him some love. And with that, wow, what an evening. What a way to spend a Sunday. I've loved every single minute of it. Thank you very, very much, guys, for jumping in and watching. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed it. I've had a fantastic time, and I've loved every minute of it. So, by all means, hopefully I'll see you all again soon. You can get your backsides over to Every Good Name Is Taken's channel. He doesn't have a squeaky chair. I apologise for that on behalf of Every. So you will miss the squeaky chair syndrome. But hey, at the end of the day, it's a final. Endgame versus Vale. Go and show your support, guys. And with that, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I've been Fujit. That has been the opening salvos of Prove Your Skill. This is the final stage of number 1. We're back again soon. So keep an eye out on the channel for the updates for the rest of the streams. Until then, bye for now, guys. Have a good one.